Hello. Hope you've been well. Welcome back to another episode where we're going to break down some hands that we've played online. This month has been pretty good. We're up 15k last 3 weeks just playing online, and last night was pretty bad, but still overall been good. Lost 3.5 last night, but it is what it is. So we're going to be breaking down some hands today, and we're going to specifically concentrate on high equity hands. So specifically draws where we don't have the best hand right now, but we have maybe the best equity, and if not, definitely sufficient equity to continue. So let's dive into it. So we're playing 30 cents, 60 cents here. The biggest stack we have covered, and we're 500 big blinds effective with. And we've got pretty nice hand. We'd rather be double suited pure, ace, king, queen, 9, 8. But double, triple is not bad for a blind hand. So here we flop an open ender and a very clean nut flush draw, and a backdoor second nut flush draw. So this we're always going to be seeing a turn with this hand. This hand is pretty big, especially with the backdoor going for us, and obviously the very clean nut diamonds give us at least 33% equity. So no matter what happens, getting us to us, we're going to be betting it. And if it's bet to us, we're either going to call or we're going to raise. So we'll decide and see what happens. So here comes a lead pot from the small blind and a call. Now we get a fold and a shove. Now, here, doesn't matter what we do. We can't really play it wrong. The only wrong thing is to fold. We can never fold this. This is just too big of a hand. We have too much hand. So, do we flat and dodge the board pair for $42? Not even, because this guy's just pretty much saying he has a straight. So even the board pair comes, we're still going with it. So, just gonna hopefully stick it in here. That's what I do. I shove, call. Now what did I have? This guy, the biggest side pot that we have going, he has a pair and a wrap, which is technically still ahead. This guy fucked so many diamonds. This guy has 2 pair queen high diamonds. This guy has pair open the king high diamonds. Wait, kinda a little bit cooked, but still got enough equity. It's fine. This guy blocks our straight draws there, but it's whatever. We turn the backdoor second nut flush draw and river a diamond. So we scoop that big one. This hand's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's not really much to say. The hand kind of plays itself. We're never folding, and we just get it in and just draw. That's the game. What's the next one? Here we've got very sexy hand. Ace, king, 6, double. We'd rather the 6 be, a card that connects with our ace. So like a queen, jack, 10, or even a 5-4 deuce. I don't mind. But it's whatever. It's still double suited pure, and we've got aces and kings. Interesting flop. We flop the nut flush draw, but we have the king of spades. We don't want the king of spades. We'd rather ace 6 of spades and king of clubs than ace king of diamonds. But it's still fine. We flop a nut flush draw, and we've got a backdoor nut flush draw and 2 overpairs. So I'm gonna start here with a standard check, I believe. Check. This guy, he's pretty solid from what I know. But I know he's also capable of making some big folds because he's solid. Like, I think this guy's capable of bet folding. So I think the best move, which is what I end up doing, I raised here. Raising because, look, we're out of position. We want to realize our equity. We've got at least maybe our aces in life because he could have some 10-4-5 deuce or like 3-3 bottom set with a 5 deuce. So we got to factor that in. Maybe our aces in life. But our king and our spades definitely live. If we hit a king, it's the nuts. Hit a spade that isn't the 4 of spades, it's the nuts. And we've also got backdoor diamonds. So out of position, I actually like potting this with only 200 big blinds effective. If we're maybe 300, 400 or deeper, I think we got to flat and see some turns out of position. Not really loving it, but got to be done. But I think the easier way to play this is just pot. That's what I do. And this guy folds. So when this guy bet folds, we absolutely print. It's one of the good things about fold equity is that you can have this happen and, you know, we take down many big blinds uncontested, and that's kind of the key to PLO. We don't always do that. We don't always go for fold equity. You kind of got to take your spots, pick your spots. Sorry, and I think this was one of them, so I don't mind the way I played this. Could have also led flop. Leading flop is also fine, but I think this is one of our few check raises that isn't 2 pair plus. It's one of the good equity hands that we can check raise comfortably. I think the good thing here is the backdoor diamond's going for us as well. So that was that one. Alright, next hand. This one was pretty interesting. So we've got ace, king, 7, 8, 3 double. We've got flop the nut flush draw with top pair. And we've got a backdoor second nut flush draw as well. So with the SPRs the way they are, I think we incentivize. I'll see what we do. I don't actually remember what we did. I think we checked this. Yeah, we checked this. So checking the nut flush draw, especially when we've only got one pair with it, is one of the few times that we actually rock up with we don't always bet our nut flush draws. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, some people, they flop a nut flush draw, it doesn't matter what texture, what board they pot out, they lead, or they'll go for the check raise or something. Like, they'll try to put money in, but it's not necessarily always like that. So this is one of the spots where we kind of want to pot control. We're always trying to see a turn. We don't really, could go for the fold equity and just bet and just take it down, but you know, we can always play turns and rivers as well. Yeah, so turn here, ace of spades. Got top 2 double nut flush draw and very clean flush draws. 2 on the board, 2 in the hand on each flush draw is very, very clean. And the top 2 is backup as well. This is a monster turn for us. But the queen jack comes in, and we have no queen or jack in our hand. So let's see what happens. Clifford comes out and bets pot. Now, raising doesn't really accomplish much because we want to pull if people are chasing inferior draws behind us, we want them to come in. And potting, there's no fold equity because he's not folding for the last 70. And when we range him on this dynamic turn, he's always going to have Queen Jack. Some of the times he's going to have some 2-pair other flush draws, some set flush draws, but we really block those hands. So, and we unblock Queen Jack. So he's just always going to have Queen Jack. That's what we range Clifford on. Flatting here, we kind of pull worse draws in. And how do we proceed on rivers? Now, before the river comes out, I just want you to think how you would play certain rivers. Would you bluff a 10 or a 4? Would you bluff maybe a 3 if it checks to you? We're probably not going to bluff. So we can kind of play perfect in position for the last $70. And if it comes, a little bit, it might sound weird to Hold'em players, but if it comes like the 8 of clubs or, you know, the 9 of hearts on the river, we actually fold this hand for the last 70. Because like I said, we really strongly range this guy on Queen Jack, which is the current nuts. And if you look at the equity of a hand, we have top 2 pair, that's 8%, assuming they're both assuming the boat out's alive, and we've got double flush draw. We might even be a favorite here. I think we're a favorite if they've just got Queen Jack, no diamonds or spades. Because, you know, 20, roughly 22% each flush draw, and that's 44. So we'll say 45%. So if I run it in an equity calculator, we're definitely above the 50% threshold. And since we're getting 2 to 1, it's a plus EV call, obviously, and we see what happens. Well, very easy when you river the nuts, so can't play this wrong. SPR of like 0.15, 0.2, whatever it is. Less. What's it? 1 in 7. It's a fucking 0.13 SPR. All in, call. What do you have? Queen Jack with diamonds. Small diamonds. So the hand plays itself. It's whatever's. Always nice to river the nuts. It's the last hand. This is a pretty interesting one. So we have King, Deuce, Jack, Jack, Queen, double. It comes Ace, 10, 8 with 2 spades, and we've got enough flush draw. The full wrap. So 9 makes us straight as well. King, Queen, Jack, 9 makes us the nuts. And we've got backdoor diamonds going on. We have a monster. So we're always seeing turns. Doesn't matter what action happens. If it goes pot, repot, doesn't matter. We're always seeing a turn. At minimum, we're seeing a turn. With this hand. This hand is just way too big. There is no hand possible where we're behind against equity-wise. Just because we've got the best draws available. So let's see what happens. Pretty deep with a few of these guys. So we're 350 big blinds deep, effective with 2 of these guys. So let's check. We elect to bet the 4/5 bet, which is fine. We could bet smaller, could pot it. Everything's on a... this guy's messaging me. Get the hell out. Could bet smaller and definitely could pot, but I don't mind this sizing. It's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't really change too much. Betting 2/3, 4/5, or potting it. You know, it's all can achieve the same thing. And We're trying to bloat the pot up. That's it. We want more money to go on when we have a lot of equity. And we know we have a lot of equity because we have such a monster. And we get snap potted, I believe. So here, what happens when you pot and a person to your left snap pots? It looks much stronger than, let's say Soggy over there wants to check raise. His range is actually a little bit weaker than Paprika 10, who snap pots. Because what do we range him on? We range him on sets, obviously. We unblock all the sets. We have no pair in our hand that connects to the board. We have a pair of jacks, but it doesn't connect with ace 10 8. So we unblock sets, unblock 2 pairs. You could have ace 10, queen eye flush draw, like queen jack of spades with ace 10 hearts type hand. You could have aces, you could have 10s, you could have 8s. You can also have some queen jack 9 queen high spades and like jack 9 7 jack high spades. Those are available, but we block those with jacks in our hand, but we don't have the jack of spades. So I think in this spot the best way to play it is to flat and dodge the ace or a 10. And I say ace or a 10 because top 2 is a big part of the range as opposed to sets. Whereas if the 8 comes, we might call it off, we might not, we'll decide, see what happens. But when the ace or a 10 comes, ace is the worst card in the deck for us. Like if we called and the ace comes on the turn, we're just done with the hand. We get bluffed off by the queen jack 9 and jack 9 7, but we still have all the sets in our range. We still have 2 pair queen eye flush draw that we could call. So our range won't get exploited, is what I'm trying to say. So we'll see what happens. So we turn the nuts and we block king jack heavily, having the 2 jacks in our hand. So if we put him on a set and we put him on 2 pair queen eye flush draw and the SPI is 0.5, I think this is just an open lead jam. Easy to hold. Just get their vest tops in and just hold. It's always good. Winner, how many big blinds is that? It's a lot of big blinds. Sorry, my brain not mathing. That's 350. It's like 700, 800, almost 800 big blinds. 750 big blinds. 750 big blind pot is always good to win. So yeah, this hand kind of plays itself. Look, we have a hand, they have a hand at top set, backdoor diamonds. Our diamonds were no good, but we're always seeing a turn. We just drilled the nuts. I think the better way to play it was the way we did. You can always just ship it on the flop and, you know, take your equity or whatever and just run it. But I only run once when I play online. So I don't want to get in and run twice. That's just not how I play. I rather play turns and rivers and just decide. It's whatever's. Alright, thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you guys next time.